Hello, the system. What's the matter? You saved the video for yourself? You said the video is watched by 0 view. And you caught the most important video I posted today. I was also watching the consciousness expose the energy in the body of the children. I did not see it. 2 years later, my wall is the title of the video, the most viewed video today.
Wow, 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 wow.
2 years later, my wall is okay. You say it's watched by 16 people? But the part 1 video, now, from upwards till down, number 1 till 7, you cut the video. The consciousness show my daughter was sneaking behind me. I was talking, she sneaked behind me, and then the consciousness gave me idea to go upstairs to go take the trousers. Not knowing when I was upstairs, they come in front of the camera. My son is showing DVD and other things, and my daughter was making funny, and then she say, I am the smartest girl in the whole country. In Dutch, that's what she meant. It was funny. I was laughing. I'm like, oh my god, I didn't expect it. Otherwise I would have said it in the next video. But I post all the videos, did not even play back yet, and later when I was playing back, I saw her sneaking behind me. I was laughing like she's sneaking to go into the kitchen. And then I was dancing again. My son sneak behind me and goes to the kitchen. Because what you don't see, you think the children doing it. No, they get an idea in their mind. Just like adults get thoughts in their mind, children get thoughts in their mind. The one who give them the thoughts. But the consciousness, if I was downstairs, you can see it. But the consciousness make me go up to take the trousers. And you can capture the energy on the video. You can see how very smart and the children are when you're thinking you have to teach them in a school. They have someone with a remote control. The youngest baby today till the oldest person in the world, and all the youngest baby in the graveyard and the oldest body in the world, we are all one age. The body that came out of the body that is going forward in time, just because they end up in a graveyard, it doesn't mean the body is apart from the body that is taking the same work. The body that is going to be 100 billion years, as long as the body always make a photocopy to go ahead, whoever fall out is just a pound of meat fall out of the body. It doesn't matter because the body is still climbing to go where the body is going. So when the body get another body out and the body give it to the one that looks old, like we have a long way to go, a very far way to go. But as we climb the stairs, there are those, they are too old to climb, so we have to give them a body in order so that we stay in good shape, because we still climbing up the stairs. If all the people who are 100 years, they don't give them a baby body, then the world is over. But for as long as their grandchildren are still getting pregnant, and the body that was borrowed yesterday is now given back to them, and now their great-grandchildren, what they take care of 200 years ago, went on forward in time, and they live here. They're passing the body forward in time, forward in time, forward in time. And just because few change their, how many times do you change your clothes? You change your clothes, you don't wear the same clothes. We have to change the jacket we have. We can wear a jacket made by two different color of people, or we can just wear the pink jacket or the black jacket, or just any new face they can create. You can wear it. You get a new name and just climb in the same stairs. You fall off, no problem. They give you a new sexy body. So at least we can see sexy people on the road. The only thing, the body will not take a walk without the driver. The owner of the body is the wind. The eyes of the body is the light. But the director behind the body, director with the remote control to control the wind and the light, that is the problem. When the Mary Magdalene become the boss over the Mary, and the children of Mary Magdalene, and Mary Magdalene lost for what belongs to Mary, Mary was the one who owns the Holy Spirit. Mary was the one who had the relationship with the Holy Spirit. Just because of Mary make her body forward in time, that was the biggest mistake she made. When the gorilla, which is the consciousness, the stomach of the gorilla, there is a video I save in my account for myself, 1929. I save a gorilla video. They're showing the gorilla getting a train, getting in the bus, going for audition. If the gorilla dress up and going for audition and take off the clothes and standing there and look so much like a human being, the only difference is because the consciousness makes sure the human body stay long enough and get them out so they look so clean. But like I was saying just in the video, what you take off, the consciousness say, when you, the women that become men, you're trying to play God in hospital, you're injecting women with different color of sperm, taking the sperm from all the creatures and mixing it and injecting it in women in institutes, try to create a certain scary creatures which you can put out and proclaim that those creatures came to attack the world. Whatever creature you're going to develop, those creatures will not take a walk without the wind and the light. So at the end of the day, you're only building a home for the wind and the light. So, the video what you caught, which is so obvious, the consciousness say it very clear. When you cut in, that's why you block the autopsy video. When you cut in a woman open, try to see if you can find God in the stomach of the woman. You open it, you don't see. You don't see it. You don't see God. It's sad that when someone fall down, you say give them CPR. If you believe the CPR can wake them up, and the CPR is just a wind, why do you think you have to find the wind inside the body of the people? The body of the people, what I say this morning, what you take off, the body of the people, it is no different when you wake up in the morning, the consciousness that lives inside your body tell you how to bake a bread. The consciousness use you. The consciousness is the one that drive you. The pussy, I'm gonna say it clear again, the vagina that creates all of you out of sex yesterday is trying to challenge consciousness. Vagina is having sex to give you faces so the school book can have a mind out of those vaginas. The consciousness drive your body. The consciousness give you the idea to build an oven. The oven is complete in order for you to bake a bread. It's the same way the body of the woman is an oven. It is complete. You drop the sperm that came out of the oven. The woman made the boy. The boy was in the oven. The boy came out. What inside his dick belonged to the oven. When it goes in the oven, and then there is a bread back, which is a new body, is back out of the stomach that is designed to have the 9-month-old pregnancy. If most of you have children, some of you have so much hair in your body, but you slept in the stomach of the woman. It only can remind you where you came from, the stomach of the gorilla. Shave the gorilla from toe till top, you will see exactly where your first mother came from. The consciousness being the body of the human being, the body of the woman, it is already complete. It's just an instrument that builds the body to go forward in time for the wind and the light. When you mix the flour, you put it in the oven. If you want to open the oven to check how the oven is baking the bread, when you open the oven, the bread will not bake. It's the same as the stomach. You cut it open to check how God is making the baby inside. The baby will be stillborn, the body, because you're disconnecting the body that connects from the same body. You just don't understand. When the body is created, there is spare part in the body. Each single human body, which is a woman body, there's more than 10 to 15 spare parts inside, which is just the body that make a photocopy and get it out. Photocopy and get it out. A woman come out is a complete photocopy from the same woman yesterday inside the same woman. It is just printing out. The body is not the God. That's why the God doesn't need the body to get in the computer screen. The shadow is captured in the computer screen, but the body will never fit inside the computer screen. For as long as your eyes can never show you that what you see inside the computer screen is the faces that belong to the shadow that came from the consciousness that lives in the stomach of every woman. That's what you see in every videos. For as long as you always make ID card and say that face belongs to that person, instead of you understand that each face is coming from the stomach. Nobody creates the face from the outside. The consciousness creates the faces from the stomach. And the next 1,000 years is the same place where the faces will come out. You mix the faces, you get a totally different faces. For as long as you believe that your grandfathers, your grandmothers, they are in heaven, instead of you understand the little grandchildren from them is the faces of the great grandmothers yesterday, what you never get the chance to see. It's the same way they were that little child, they grow up. And when those little children grow up, the faces from the ones you think is in the graveyard is coming out later. Be careful, the system. I know you think you're older than me. You're not older than me. I was dead. You never know how old I was. I changed body 39 years ago. You're not older than me. I am older than you because you are off the list.